Hello collective, and welcome in for a daily general read. We're going to be doing water signs, so that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We're starting with Scorpion on the bottom of the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I'm going to lovingly and adoringly call upon, oh my goodness, they want me to take these. Okay. I'm going to lovingly and adoringly call upon our ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, guardians, galactics, and guides, the highest white light and the frequency of love in order to channel messages clearly and concisely for the highest good of my water signs at this time. Thank you for blessings, thank you for protection, thank you for guidance, and thank you for connection. Okay, water signs, you're healing and you're going through a purging process is the feeling I get. You're transforming, you're possibly letting go of some detrimental habits or detrimental people or environments or circumstances. There's been possibly a grip of codependency upon your life, possibly recently or possibly for a very long time. Earthworm's kind of giving me like little baby energy, so maybe since you were a child you kind of had really gripping, grimy sort of energies around you that wanted to control you and tell you how you could exert your light and how you could transform. And I think you're in a process of trying to heal from that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more card out of this deck and then we'll dive into the tarot, okay? Can I get one more? Ooh, okay, that was more than one, so I'm putting those back in the deck. Can I get one more for the collective, please? One more for the water signs. Just one, please, Spirit, please, and thank you, thank you. Nightingale, okay, that's beautiful. Throat chakra energy. This could mean you speaking your truth. This could mean calling people out. This could mean standing up to the people who tried to dim your light. Okay, you're standing on top of the world here, okay? And you are being big, bold, and beautiful about your truth, about what you've experienced, about how it impacted you and maybe how it impacts others. I got a feeling of like a therapist, like maybe you are a therapist, maybe you're going to a therapist, maybe you are going to like become some sort of advocate or something, I don't know, but one way or the other, I think ending with Nightingale is beautiful, okay? Let's get some information for our water signs. What do we need to know about this energy? Spirit, can you give me some insight into what my water signs are going through currently? And of course, cross watchers are welcome. I just figured it would be fun to start doing the signs, and if you enjoy that, please do leave me a like. I'd very much appreciate that. We've got the Empress out here in reverse with Temperance in reverse. Okay, so yeah, this is saying that these octopus energies that you've either taken part in or that have influenced you have kind of taken you outside of your own Empress divine energy and possibly taken you off of your path. Okay, these could have been circumstances that got you so much in fight or flight mode that you were unable to focus on your own elevation and ascension as a soul, and Spirit's kind of urging you gently to get back on that path. And I think they're also communicating with you. I get that feeling from the Nightingale as well, that you're getting like lots of extraterrestrial is the first word that came to mind, but lots of external assistance in this. We've got a King of Pentacles here in reverse who made an appearance in my last reading. However, he was upright then. I'm guessing that this is representative of the people that have taken your power away from you, collective. A King of Pentacles in reverse could be somebody who is very image focused. They could be money hungry. They could be a tyrant. This is a patriarch possibly, or a matriarch. Use it as it fits or take it as it fits. But this is like the head of a household who abuses their power and is possibly very, very self-involved is the feeling I'm getting off of this individual, okay? And the first three cards we got out here are in reverse. The only upright card, including the Wild Unknown Spirit, is the Nightingale. So it's clear that speaking this truth or acknowledging the actuality of this circumstance, your patterns, or particular relationships is what's going to be key for your progression forward and your ability to restabilize yourself, okay? We've got a Princess of Cups here. And then the Three of Wands initially came out in reverse, but it fell upright, okay? So I'm getting this feeling of somebody's waiting for healing, okay? I'm getting the sense that this is you, collective. You are somebody who is very yummy, very nurturing, definitely a water sign, as I mentioned. You are such a tender heart, okay? And you have been surrounded by these big dark energies that have wanted to kind of consume you and take away your innocence is a feeling I'm getting, as well as your ability to stand on your own, and that's really upsetting. So I'm sorry, collective, but it's clear that you're holding on to something in your hands here. So there's something either within you or external to you that really does help ground you. It keeps you centered. And maybe this is like something that you do physically with your hands in order to help you heal and process from the difficult things you experience in life. Or maybe this is like your spiritual practice that grounds you, because it kind of looks like a cup or like a singing bowl. So maybe sound healing could be something that would be very beneficial for you, especially if you think about it. If you were to use like a sound bowl in the water with an octopus, that is going to really, really disrupt those negative energies, okay? So consider getting your own singing bowl, sound bowl, or just using frequency healings to clear your energy from any sort of muckiness that might be lingering, okay? A bit more information here. Spirit, what else do we need to... I was just looking at this little orb floating above her head. So yeah, you've definitely got a lot of guides close to you right now, collective. Call on them if you're feeling like energetically infringed upon, because they'll happily assist you in handling this negative energy, okay? I'm not gonna take these, but we've got the Lovers in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So to me, this is just saying that, again, there's been some sort of unhealthy relational dynamics that have been possibly modeled to you from childhood that have really stopped you from healing, okay? They have taken away your ability to provide for yourself. As I mentioned, they kind of distracted you. They got you focused on superficial things, illusionary things, and things that just aren't beneficial to your well-being in the long term. I get the feeling of like being in survival mode and being there so long that that's really all you can focus on. You're not thinking about the long term, because you just need to focus on what's right in front of you, which is quite possibly a threat, whether that be physically, emotionally, sexually, what have you. There's been a need for you to prioritize your ability to maintain yourself in the day-to-day life. You can't think about the long term. You can't think about new beginnings. You have been very focused on just maintaining. You haven't been able to have the energy to jump off the cliff. You've been ungrounded. These people could have actually deliberately sabotaged experiences for your progression or movement forward. They could have kind of ungrounded you to the point where you were very concerned about your mental health and thinking that you might like be experiencing something that would be quite serious. But obviously I'm not a professional, so see the appropriate individuals for those sort of matters. However, I think that this is very much a circumstantial sort of ailment that you find yourself in, because there's been people around you, whether it be family, friends,